Tuki mo te vai matua wana kawea te lau niu, he dhai ato titi, he dhai ato malo, he dhaila, he dhaila. He lua lau te manu, he manu uri, he manu ke, he manu kai ai e mau.
Chair the organisation's
Kanapa,
internet...
kanapa, 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 kanapa mai te ādeu lulu, mai te tawa e ngake, he talatala atu ki a koto I te vai nei. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we have, it's on, it's official. I've currently just shifted this to YouTube because the audio has actually been quite flat on Facebook. So I've actually thought that I'm going to broadcast straight directly onto YouTube so we can get that fat sound that we all like to hear when it comes to. This is, of course, a broadcast brought to you by the Whānau Channel. And as the director of the Whānau Channel, and of course alongside with my partner, Tai Aaron Laniu, my son, we together are going to start to build relationships, to tell stories and build relationships with our community, starting first with this little project we call, here we go, Wale Proud. Wale Proud is all about, Wale Proud is a series of 8 episodes. The first episode being the one that's happening next Wednesday called The Danger Island. The Danger Island puts into perspective our theme around what we're trying to coin as underneath the auspices of the Whānau Channel. We start to, foster a spirit of community and positive energies and positive communications and positive movements to change currently some of the difficulties that whānau are having in our communities in navigating family violence. But we don't even talk about whānau violence at all. We actually just talk about the things we believe protect us, and that is around some of our values around what we call in Wale, akapapanga, te aroa o te tangata, nā o tātou tikanga. They call it a Māori tikanga, but we call it in Wale, I don't know what we call it in Wale actually, but I will say we have a word. We use the word tikanga, but it's only actually there's a much deeper understanding within Pukapukan culture or Wale culture. So anyway, I think most importantly, I want to take you through to some of the artists that are going to be performing on the day. And I of course want to go to the Wale vocals and just play you what we call the Wale anthem. And so I want to go to that and cross that, otherwise known as the Pukapukan anthem. And I want to share that with you guys right now, just as we broadcast across our platforms here today. And we're going to have the Wale vocals with us at Wale Proud 2020. So here's their song.
Ke no no atumato ki a koe e te atua mana mana ke va ke au ke le mato ta katoa ke rio te ke le wenu a kilunga tura Puka nui Tai o kio Thulu matalangi Tipa tai ale Tai o kio Thulu matalangi Tipa tai ale.
That's it. So that's the Wale vocals. They're going to be joining us at Wale Proud next week, Wednesday the 18th, at the Mangere Arts Centre on the corner of Orley and Beta Drive. Let me just move into our next artist real quickly. Just getting these artists up there and promoted for you guys. I want to share a little bit about my friend who's going to be music director for the evening, none other than Mr. Neezy himself. So let's just get a track down here from Neezy. Mr. Chong Ni is famous probably for his first where I met Nizi was when we were in 12 Tribes of Israel, Mana, and with what was called Semi MCs. But more importantly, he's known for his song with Sam Phil, and that is AKA Brown. Maybe I should play the AKA, nah, because I'll get it cut. But I'll just give you a little snippet of Nizi's song. One of his favourite songs is a song I really love, and it's called Walk My Way. Here we go.
Girl, where you going? Can we have a talk? You know I've been watching you and love the way you walk. When you're around my way, I don't know what to say. I'm just glad you walked my way today. Again, you look like you've been hurt before, but I know do's and don'ts. Come on, girl, stop for a while and let me down my thoughts. We could just fly away to another place, and we play the small capacity again. Hey, yo, hey, what up, girl? What up, baby?
Right, there you have it. But Mr. John Chong Ni there. You can't go wrong with John Chong Ni as your music director. And it's going to be such an honour to be connecting back up with one of my closest friends, Mr. John Chong Ni. And, you know, having collaborated with him on anything since maybe 30 years ago when we were doing reggae back in the days with the likes of Shay Fu, who else? Carl Perkins from what's called House of Shem, but we were called Mana back then. Mana, and we also had another group. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to having John in my corner next Wednesday, and to hopefully create these opportunities, you know, to get some support behind our artists. You know, everyone's struggling out there, and I'm just happy to just create opportunities where I can, you know, some of these proceeds that are given through your tickets are going to help pay the artists. And I want to be all about creating opportunities, growing an industry. It's not a music industry, it's a whānau industry. It's an industry where family is the center of everything that we believe in. And so, and these are the people that are helping me make that night successful. And so I want to get through some of our other artists. I played a song from Max Stowers yesterday on Facebook. I think I didn't do much justice to the broadcast, so I thought, well, let's share Max's performance one more time, and then just get a better, so give you, the viewers, a better understanding on who this man is, Mr. Max Stowers, live and direct, here on the Whānau channel, with your host, Mr. Mike Powell. Let's go. You got it. That's the wonderful sounds of Mr. Max Styles, of course, here on the Whānau channel, broadcasting this live as we get through the moment real quickly. I want to take some time to also probably visit another performance from one of our performers that are going to be performing on the night. And of course, I just recently found out that this particular, and the cool thing about these people is they're all Wales. They're all Wales. And so that was the whole theme of coming together to do this event, was just to bring Wales together so that our kids will know who all these role models that we can look up to for the next generation. I mean, I'm getting a little bit old for this game, but I'm hoping that I can leave a legacy behind for our kids, for the future artists and creators and innovators of the space, to carry on the work. So that, but I've also got to leave a platform behind, and so that you guys can own it. You know what it is and what's expected of you when it comes to being proud of who we are. Creating a community spirit and a community hub, starting with one community at a time, with the intention of having us all come together and aligning to a few values that keep our families safe. That's the real emphasis behind why I do what I do.
Hey, what happened?
The next person we're going to have up here, this guy is a huge, and I mean huge, he's a huge sensation online at the moment. One of his most famous broadcasts that he created was I think it was a donut making, how Cook Islanders make donuts. And this guy is a Wale through his dad Jacob, and he is known none other than Papa Spoiler, who has just confirmed his presence at the Wale Proud event next week. I can't wait to have him there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check him out right now.
Type of Cook Island at the drive-thru.
Good evening, welcome to KFC. Can I take your order?
Yes, Kia ora. What's the thing the chicken roll of the board? It's rolled in
The popcorn chicken?
Yes, it's the pop chicken. Can I order that for my my children? My moko wants to have those that brown thing with the mashed potatoes, pitatas.
Potato and gravy?
Yes, that's the potatoes and gravies. And we also have some the chicken, the fillet one. What do you call it? It's a spicy hot one.
Oh, wicked wings.
Yes, that's quite wicked of you to say.
Oh yeah, that's Papa Spoiler. And we've just confirmed also Papa Spoiler and his whānau, who are the Samson Squad. At the moment, the Samson Squad, they're just ripping up. They are my favourite Cook Island group at the moment. I love them. I love the Samson Squad because these are kids who have been carrying our culture for a long time with the creation of, you may have heard of a group called the Drums of the Pacific, which I believe was his dad's group. Uncle Jacob possibly started this group. And these kids have come up as little children promoting our Cook Island culture. But now, what I've seen in the Samson Squad is they've started to formalise a particular type of sound, which I think is very mainstream, still holding that magic which is Cook Island music, but really emerging it into popular music. And so this is kind of the experience I've kind of been privy to in terms of my interactions and performances with Jamal Jam. It was always a sound and a vision that we had of taking our Pacific music and still holding on to the ballad type music, those type of rhythm and blues feelings that we have in the Pacific, and amalgamating it into a sort of a mainstream sound. And if you ask me, there's been a few Cook Islanders that have been in this space, but I thought the spirit of the whānau of the Samson Squad was what was really magical. Actually, to tell you the truth, we should actually go and let me just put in here real quickly, Samson Squad, and let's see if YouTube has anything to share with us on the Samson Squad. Samson Squad featuring Emily Rima. There's an official video here. Let's go. Let's check it out.
Kua ki te au i a koe roto I taku moe moea. E mea au. E mea umere ia. e te manu.
Yeah.
Cook Island to the world.
Winning, moina. She a Maria girl. Go up and go down when she do her thing with the hips. They don't lie. Fuck her, Rikito boy, oh. My lover, how do you do this to me? Yeah. But I bust it in a way I cannot slow down. I bust it to the left and right and go round. Oh, the money, slow down. Akamaro, Roy. Relax your body, I'ma take care of you. I'll look after you. Yeah. You cannot move it like
My gosh. That's international, man. Come on, Samson Squad, baby. Give it up for the Samson Squad. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's the talent that's coming through. And, you know, I'm just so thankful that Papa Spoiler sent me an email confirming the availability. You need to be looking at these kids. I mean, wow. Well-shot video. A well-shot video. A good vibe. Really warm. And just really good-looking kids. Of course, with our favourite on the right there, Papa Spoiler. And so that's what I'm talking about, man. That's the quality of the stuff that we're going to be going into next Wednesday. That's Wale Proud. And these are Wales. And I love what they've coined, Cook Island to the world. And that just makes me really proud to be a cookie. You know, I've for a long time, I think as Wales, we've been very isolated. And I think maybe even be the same feeling with the rest of the northern groups. But overall, as Cook Islanders, there's just something that binds us together. I think the bigger picture is the Cook Island picture. And, you know, if they're talking about renaming the Cook Islands, not after our papa, but actually after, we have our names for, you know, Te Paenua, Te Paitonga. We already have our sort of ancestral names for the Cook Islands. You know, I think it's time, man. I think it's time for change. Anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about, let's go to something a little bit different here. Let me just set this up real quickly. I'm just going to set up, because I want to show you, introduce you to one of my nephews. And his name is, of course, Mr. Andrew Masters. So I'm going to have to go on Facebook to access some of his material. And he's got an interesting way of how he spells his name. I want to share Andrew's stuff with you, because Andrew is coming onto Wale Proud. He's an artist of many dimensions, if I can use that word. Not only is he a singer, but he's an innovator, you know, Wale swagger, if that's what I can call it, in terms of how he likes to suave himself out in the community. And so I want to share some, if it's not, just some pictures from his Facebook page. He's also performing with the Wale vocals, and that's another one of his genre. But I've asked Andrew if he can sing me a song on his own. I wanted to put Andrew's artwork on display real quickly, because he's in terms of a puka who's just doing art, he does that airbrushing. And so if I can quickly get some of Andrew's artwork, he might not be very happy with me sharing this stuff. I'll just share. There's a little picture of him with a little baby that he did at a birthday. Let me just bring this up real quickly. I don't know if I can size that up. See if I can size that at. Happy 21st birthday to Zep Voratri. That's what I'm reading. I could be wrong. Let's just expand that picture a bit. That's about as big as I can get it. Not quite what we wanted. Or maybe we'll just look at Andrew's. Oh, we'll get back to me there. So we're not looking at Andrew. Maybe leave you on the poster. Look at the poster. I'll see what else I can find on Andrew's Facebook page. Oh, here's another good piece of art. Here's something I can share with you all. There's another one of his works. This is artistry. This is a whānau. Manao. That's what I'm reading. That's some of this artwork. Switch back to there. Let's go back and have a look at one more of Andrew's pieces. And I've asked Andrew to make available some of his pieces in the foyer as you walk into the Mangere Arts Centre. You'll be able to observe some of Andrew's pieces that he's created. So he's done some of his top work is here's a piece that he's done here that I really like. I've seen this one before, and let's have a look at that. There's one of Andrew's pieces. It's a little kid, and all done on airbrush. So why am I promoting Andrew? I'm promoting Andrew because he's also going to sing us a song. I just thought he's just got a particular swagger, and I thought that's the kind of thing I want to express, that Wale Proud. He's just got that. You know, not only is he R&B, he's also in the hip-hop scene and hangs with all those dudes. But most of all, he also connected me up with one of my relatives, me and Andrew's other relative, another Wale, which is this kid, let me see, his name's Halsham. And Halsham, when I was thinking to myself, what on earth is he doing with this name Halsham? Because I'm Halsham, you know, that's my family is Halsham. And then I find out, oh my gosh, that's my cousin Rima's son. So I was just like, oh my gosh. Hello, a Wale with a name Halsham. Of course, there can only be one possible reason, and that's because that's Auntie Mimia's mokopuna. But no, Auntie, his dad is also Wale. That's the cousin Willie. And just a small world, man. And so I want to just want to share one of Halsham's hip hop. And you know, I'm deliberately selecting these artists because I want to do something a little bit different from what we're usually used to with the Wales. And this is why I've sort of gone for this focus. I don't know if he's in this one, but I have a music video here. There's some better ones of him. This is the only one I can see coming up online at the moment. So let me just bring this up real quickly. Have patience. Here we go. I have something to share with you all. If I can know things, enlarging the screen. You know, these things. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Here we go. Not a good image, but a man drinking the beer. Please forgive me, children. Maybe we'll just listen to it.
Well, it's the L to the R-A, I $EY, ain't pushing no G5. They posted their khakis, ain't rocking no Levi's. Been stuck in my ways, I've been gunning for paper, no time for the cluster. Been dropping a hater, fuck what you about, how you read when you faking. That came from the south where they robbing and blazing. They're federal agents, trying lock us and put us all up in the cuffs. The window, nothing they plotting to bust. The reason these snitches get popped without treason, you better believe it. Or fuck it, my OG pulled up with the funk.
Gotta wind that down. Anyway, I think that's a song that he was collaborating on. It's got here Kakis featuring Lucan, Razy, Hooks, and OBVs. Yeah, sorry, I just heard a bit of a negative word pop on there, so I had to sort of wind that one down. Anyway, let's take a look at my next artist who's going to be there on that evening. That is my bro, Mr. Rico Tali. Let's just see if he's online, YouTube, doing anything. No, and Rico Tali is currently the saxophone guitarist for Arija. So what I'll do is I'll see if Arija has got anything online that we can watch. Oh, here's a song with Rico singing E Po. Introducing Rico Tali. go, Tali. And as we sort of wind down for the show today, don't forget to join us next week. Wale Proud, episode 1, The Danger Island, Mangere Arts Centre, corner of Orly Ave and Beta Drive. Free sausage sizzle, hula hoop and balloon folding, face paints, whānau event. Tickets available online at Event Finder, cell phone. So the last thing, and you can give me a call on 021-025-69584. And don't forget, it starts at 6 o'clock and finishes at 8. This is not one of those all-night shows where we stay up all night and have a... This is a show, it's being broadcast onto popular platforms and social media for everybody to watch, and it's content that we're going to be able to own as well as and help us to retain so that we can be proud of this. And of course, currently at the moment, everything's blowing up on social media, and that's really what's inspired me and motivated me to do a lot of this mahi. So ladies and gentlemen, just to finish off, I thought what I'd finish off with is I want to take you to, last of all, how to access these tickets. All you got to do is just follow the following. Let me just take you to my share screen. Punch in at the top, Event Finder. Right. Go to Event Finder. It should take you there. Once you're in Event Finder, in search on Event Finder, punch in Wale Proud. There we go. Then it goes to Wale Proud. Allow, if you have to. And then down there, just shuttle and you'll see the little poster there, the whānau channel. And then in here, it will direct you to how you can buy tickets to Wale Proud. So just click on Wale Proud, shuttle down, and then you'll see a little icon there that says buy tickets. Press that. It should take you inside, and then you just complete a process. If you're going to buy tickets, that's $23 for adults, $10.25 for kids. And if you're interested in getting the full sponsored sort of treatment, well, and that gives you a seat at the show, a t-shirt, a full meal, and also access to our rap party afterwards, where we get to shut down and just take a little bit of time with the artists to celebrate the achievement of Wale Proud episode 1, The Danger Island. If that's you, please whānau, that's $102 to purchase that ticket. I don't recommend you do that. If you're in business and you can afford to spend a little bit of money and you'd like a little bit of extra treatment, like a very important person should be treated, then there's a VIP ticket there for you. But other than that, please take advantage of the $23 and $10.25. Like I said, we have Circus Circability. They're going to be bringing in the balloon specialists, and of course a special hula hoop treatment for the kids. It's all about whānau, it's all about us, and that's pretty much taken us to the end of the show. Thank you for joining me here on Wale Proud, as I just close this off for today just by saying thank you. I've already said thank you, but really what I'm trying to do is delay the time so I can bring up the video that I'm going to play for the show today. Anyway, thanks guys, we'll see you all later.
Davi.